7 weeks ago, 18 competitors began their journey for RuneScape's biggest ever prize pool. Starting at 15 billion GP, it will increase every single week as they fight through the most intense challenges and the fiercest eliminations the game has ever seen. But in the end, only one person can win. Welcome to Gielinor Games.
I felt pretty good coming in today. I did lose my friend Zoe last week, but I'm still in it. I'm in top 10. Every episode I pass, I am very happy because I've never been this far into Gielinor Games.
Welcome back everyone to your 8th challenge on Gielinor Games Season 4.
Yeah, let's go.
Completed.
Last week we lost another player and are officially down to the final 10. Today, another one of you will be heading home.
There's 10 players left in the game today, which means relationships are super important, and you start to think about who you want next to you in the final. I'm close with Framed, Sea Engineer, Victim, Bodhi, and Torvesta. I don't know if they're talking with anyone. The 3 farmers remaining definitely aren't voting each other in no matter what they say, so there's never been a better time to secure a spot in the tribunal.
I expect last season's top finishers to start cannibalizing each other. There are a lot of really strong players left who aren't proven, but there are a lot of strong players left who are proven. And I think that the best strategy, if you want to win, is going to be to get rid of those proven finalists, those people that have already proven that they can do well.
I feel good about this week. There's a good array of competitors left. There's some strong players that are already kicked out, so I feel like I'm in a good spot. A couple big PvPers out. Let's take on whatever challenge we got this week and let's send it.
The episode 7 prize pool started off at 50 billion GP. This week, you'll now be competing for over 51.7 billion.
Whoa.
Say less.
A 1.7 billion GP increase over week 7. These are the current weekly and all-time contribution leaderboards for this season. A big thank you to everyone who's contributed so far. Viewers can add to the in-game prize pool and earn a spot on the leaderboards by adding their GP contribution. You can send me a private message in-game or join my friends chat, Sue, and let me know that you're looking to contribute. At the end of the season, we'll be looking at the biggest pool in Gielinor Games history. For every like on this video and new subscriber to the channel, GP will be added to the prize pool, so everyone can make a difference. I had a lofty goal of hitting 350,000 subscribers, which we already somehow managed to hit. Absolutely crazy. I can't thank you all enough. Let's see if we can hit our new lofty goal of 370,000.
The prize pool being this big just gives me so much confidence that I will be able to feed my family this season. We all appreciate the contributions here very much, but especially me.
Little fun fact for you guys, half of the players left on the show right now were in the final last season. It's time for the scriptwriters to change course because we are not having a mirrored final. It's time to get some of these guys out of here.
You know, it's been a while since the last big team versus big team challenge. We haven't done one since the 3rd episode. I think we do another one today. And you know what else we haven't done? A PvP challenge. With an even number of people today, I think it's time for a brand new, never before seen GG challenge. Today, you guys will be playing PK Relay. The 10 of you will be split up into 2 teams of 5. Each player on your team must choose one of 5 different iconic PvP setups to fight in. Setup number 1 is a 1 defense setup with Dragon Claws and Freezes. Setup number 2 is a maxed main setup with an Ancient Godsword and Freezes. Setup number 3 is a Zerk setup with an Armadyl Godsword and Freezes. Setup number 4 is a Voider setup with an Armadyl Godsword and Vengeance. And finally, setup number 5 is a Carol's Tadaroc setup with a Granite Maul and Vengeance. Each setup has different gear and weapon switches, some stronger than others, so you'll need to figure out which player on your team should choose which setup. Here's how the fights are going to work. To start off, both teams are going to send out 1 player for the first fight. It doesn't matter which player or setup it is. The first 2 players sent out will then fight to the death. If you die, you're out. If you win, you then stay on for the next fight, King of the Hill style. But you can't resupply your food or potions. The supplies you end with are the supplies you use for the next fight. The team that had a player die then need to send out their next player to continue the fight. Your team will need to strategize and plan on the spot who should be sent out to fight next. All of you will have the same supplies for your fights and you'll all be on maxed combat accounts. The team that plans and PKs the best and kills the 5 players on the other team first will win today's challenge and be safe from elimination.
That's so sick.
This is awesome.
Did somebody say PvP?
the perfect timing. A bunch of the PvPers are already gone. Dino, West Ham, Skill Specs if you could count him, I guess. It's finally time.
In Gielinor Games, all of you embark on epic adventures and showcase your unique talents to survive, just like you can on Terraceland. Terraceland is a classic MMORPG on mobile with a dedicated PC version. Featuring exciting raids, diverse classes and builds, and a vast world for exploration, Terraceland is an absolute blast to play. You can choose up to 9 different classes like Warrior, Mage, or Priest, and each class has unique abilities and 2 specialized paths for you to master. The profession you choose has a flexible talent tree system, allowing cost-free adjustments based on the different combat scenarios you'll find yourself in. The expansive world within the game offers so much: puzzles, exciting combat, adventure gameplay beyond just traditional boring questing, and you can't forget the raids. Cooperate with a team to overcome unique game mechanisms and challenge epic level bosses in these intense raids. A brand new formidable boss, the Blight Dragon, was just revealed.
For I am the terror!
The first dragon ever hatched in the universe, and you can check him out for yourself since Terraceland just launched globally. Support Gielinor Games in this channel by scanning the QR code on screen or use the link in the description to download Terraceland and begin your adventure. Thanks to Terraceland for sponsoring today's challenge. Roydy, for winning the banning last week, you won the Amulet of Choice. When given the option of receiving 200 million GP, sabotaging another player, or partial immunity, you chose the money. So no sabotage to worry about today.
10 people left. That's such a beautiful number to do. 5v5 challenge. It's been a while since we did a big team challenge. The scary thing now is that these teams are a lot smaller than they were before. If the other team's deciding who's going into the banning, that's 2 out of 5 of the losing team are going to be versing each other, and those are very scary odds to be up against.
Now, Roydy, you do still get a small advantage for winning the banning last week. I'm not going to let you choose the teams for today's challenge, but I am going to let you choose 1 player to be on your team. Out of the remaining 9 players, who do you want to have on your team today?
Framed, you're with me, buddy.
All right.
I knew there was a few PvP specialists left. There's Torvesta, there's Framed, there's Sea Engineer. I watch all of them, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Framed is a guy who is probably decently experienced with all of these builds, and he wouldn't really have any weak suits. Like, no matter where we put him in this 5v5, he was going to be strong.
Framed, you are locked into Roydy's team today.
Look, Roydy, I appreciate you picking me out of everybody, but this kind of ups the pressure for me, so you might have just picked wrong, to be honest.
Okay, today there will be a blue team and a red team. On the blue team, we have Roydy, Framed, Settled, Foe, and Bodhi. On the red team, Torvesta, Mr. Mammal, Sea Engineer, Hootie, and V the Victim. I'll give all of you a bit of time to figure out what setups you want to use. You can then gear up, meet in Falador Park, and the fights will begin. Good luck.
With today's PvP challenge, I'm very happy because now I feel like I'm on top. I can win this. My ranking is very high within the PvP scene. With how this challenge works, the goal is to deal as much damage as possible, so you don't want to die with food in your inventory. You always want to use your special attack, and you always want to hit as much damage as possible. Even though you know you're losing, you keep going until the end.
In these competitions, I don't think there's many people that actually do 1v1 PvP at all. I don't think anyone was really truly warmed up. At this point, my team are like, you know what, Bodhi, you're good on the barrages. We want to put you on barrage. We think you would definitely do better on barrage, and we put some of the weaker PvPers, tribal-wise, on the Venge setups.
All right, let's get this started. Both teams can send out their first fighter.
Just remember, realistically, he's not going to Dark you unless his health is low. When his health is low, just run around the arena, use your stamina.
Okay.
Venge versus Venge. Bolton's going to be even better here on Avoider.
Yeah, he has low defense.
I mean, just keep faking the Gmod, keep faking the Darks.
In fight number 1, we have Foe in a Voider setup and Hootie in a Carol's to Darok setup. I can't wait to see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa!
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. That's good. That's good for you.
On
Yeah,
your
good,
Venge
good
there,
pre-venge.
He can only kill you, in my opinion, with a big Darker.
Nice. Good.
This is good.
You're doing the right thing. Keep your stamina.
You're trading 1-to-1 with him right now, which is great because he has a really fast weapon. Just keep trading 1-to-1, you're up.
Yep. I was chosen to be the Voider here, and I had a role here which was milk them dry. I use whatever supplies of whoever I'm going against that I can. We can beat them, we can get ahead, and we can start snowballing and get some momentum.
You're doing well.
Yeah,
The armor
if
swaps
you
are
can,
good.
just keep switching switching Darox in between every hit if you can.
If you can't, just hit
the
him.
Darok
You literally
cannon.
have a better setup.
I don't have a lot of PvP experience, but what I do know is that rag bolting is probably one of the easiest things to do in PvP. You know, chuck on your ranged weapon and just start firing away. So as soon as I saw that that was one of the setups in that Carols, I thought immediately, we have to give this to me because everyone else is going to get so much more out of their setups. But for me, this is going to be the best one to utilize and hopefully give our team the least disadvantage possible.
Yeah, trade 1 for 1 the whole time. That's a good idea, I think. Don't say anything again.
I almost KO'd him. He's like 10 HP.
He's one.
Off prey, I spec at 37, put him on 9 HP. That could have been it right there. And if we got the KO there, I almost have full supplies for the next person.
You're wasting a lot of hits. I think you just hit him.
Yeah, just keep hitting him because
Yeah,
You're
he
faster
wants
than
you to
him.
he wants you to hit as little as possible because your attack speed is so much faster.
just keep bolting him in that case.
And just keep trading 1-1. You're doing great.
He's more dangerous. Oh, get your shark back. Your shark's on the ground. Get it.
Yeah, go get a shark. Yep.
Remember, the lower his health, the more dangerous he is. Revenge if you need.
Carol's crossbow's 3 tick, ACB's 5 tick, right? If I can get distance, like get gap, then I can trade 1-1 on him. Otherwise, if we're standing face to face and he's shooting, he's gonna get 5 hits for every one of my 3 hits, right? It makes the most sense to shoot once, run away, and that way we're trading 1-1 hits. It gives me so much more value because my ranged weapon is way more powerful like that. Just gonna try to keep my distance, go for an AGS if I can, but otherwise trade those 1-1 hits to make this ACB the most worth it.
Nice.
Oh, nice whack.
Very nice.
Very good whack. Yep.
Okay, big whack. It's okay. Just heal up.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
make sure you keep using your food.
Just don't get KO'd, yeah.
Because we're not going to get any massive KOs out of me today, I thought one of the best ways to take advantage of me was to get information, you know? Putting me in first, you know, we gained that intel. Initially, I'd planned to switch to Darox for tanks between my crossbows, but then on 300 ping, that just became really hard to do, and I quickly noticed that. So the game plan was, you know, bait some Darox, see if I can get the melee prayer up for foe, and then fire that powerful crossbow straight through his weak void.
Run away and heal if you can.
Yeah. Run and heal. Run and heal.
He just hit someone else.
Someone.
He hit
That's
me.
good. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's a wasted hit.
This is an awesome challenge. There's so much strategy involved here because if we can figure out the right way to stack up these competitors, we can completely wipe the floor. If I get KO'd, we're screwed. The one thing you can't do is get KO'd. If I can outlast my opponent, then it's going to set everyone up pretty solidly. Both teams put up their best PvPer first, right? I mean, it's me versus Hootie. This is going to be a very interesting fight.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yep, that's a bolt off prayer there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, his health's going down now, so be careful again.
Get some distance and eat up if you can.
Yep.
That's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
Nice,
prayer.
really good.
Oh, and good
Nice.
juice.
Really
Fuck
good.
yeah, bro.
Keep bolting, keep bolting.
Oh,
I think you got avenge.
I think I'm better at this than I thought I was going to be. You know, I'm getting melee prayers up when the AGS is coming out, and you know, I'm getting a lot of shots off through his void, and I'm feeling a little bit more confident now than I was at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
Keep bolting. Honestly,
Just watch the Darok. Watch the Darok.
Careful, Darok. Yep.
Venge low HP. He's really, really dangerous right now.
The Carols wasn't really doing too much work. I think we did a decent job of, you know, what our strategy was, which was keeping distance. He wasn't able to get a ton of DPS on me because he didn't really stick right next to me the whole time. If he was going up against anyone except for the Voider, that Darok would have been much more valuable.
When you're on low HP, if you can get a Darox off, if now you're out of food.
Nice try. Yeah, really unlucky.
0 Darok. Nice, get some hits in.
Oh, he's low HP.
He's down. Yes! Let's go!
Paul, let's go.
Let's go!
56.
Yeah, build DH. Oh my. Yeah, it's
the
bad luck.
56.
Bad luck. Well played.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
You killed it, bro.
Okay, I've got 2 food and a brew. That's all. A 56 max hit AGS to finish the fight and put us ahead 1-0. I'm happy to get at least 1 win for the team because that's just gonna set up that snowball and get us ahead.
Right, who
You did well.
are we sending in?
I feel like I've disappointed my team. I definitely had a chance to beat Foe here, and I probably should have considering our builds, but, you know, I'm out, and it's up to the rest of my teammates to hopefully take this home for us.
Foe beats Hootie and puts the blue team up 1-0. Red team, go ahead and send out your next fighter.
All right, I'll go in now.
Okay, get an early spec off, obviously.
He should
Do
be
not
really
get
low.
KO'd.
We were discussing if we put me in or if we put Victim in, the Zerker build. And we ended up going with me. I felt confident because he was low on food, so I just had to kill him quick and not take as much damage as possible.
Okay, in fight number 2, Foe and his Void setup versus C Engineer and his Void setup. Good luck.
Yep.
Nice. Off, right now, I'd run and bolt. Run and bolt, don't take any chances.
Oh, nice bench, nice bench. Bolt.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right, now start running and bleed the prayer. He's doing what you're doing. Just keep running, bleed some prayer now.
You can
pretend you
around the circle, yeah.
The second fight starting out, obviously we've wasted most of our supplies. I've got 3 food left. If we can get at least 3 food off of him, kind of trade 1 for 1, and that's going to set our next one up pretty well, and we can kind of just mirror with what they started with, because then we know that we're ahead.
He might be out of prayer, or he's really low. He's like conserving it.
The 47.
No, don't
He's almost dead.
No, that's
No
us.
way.
That's us. That's us, bro.
Oh, damn.
I think he might be out.
Damn, I almost had him then.
Yeah, you played well.
Okay,
You got some.
that's not bad at all.
No, we're about
That's
even
not bad,
still.
because what are they going to do now?
Okay, good effort.
All right, we got something. We got something.
Nice try,
You
dude.
warmed him up for me. All good.
Right, we're winning now because we're ahead.
C Engineer takes down Foe and evens the score up at 1-1. Blue team, it's time to send out your next fighter.
I'm just going in. I don't want him to recharge. I'm just going in. We have the option after every fight to choose our next fighter to continue the fight. And since all of these setups have so many different strengths and weaknesses, we have to try to find the best way to extract as much value from each setup as we can. So we need our Tribrids to stay as healthy as possible for the remaining fights. We can't let them get bull ragged for half their supplies and then just end up losing. So I have to go in. I have to try to finish off C Engineer.
I think you can beat him though.
Yeah, Tom, you got this.
Will he double Gmaul instantly? Probably not.
I'm gonna go for Gmaul off the bat.
I like that.
Okay, fight number 3, settled in his Carols to Darox versus C Engineer in his Void. Go.
Nice.
Okay,
Very good.
Okay, all right.
Keep following him. Keep following him. Keep following
Vengeance,
him.
vengeance.
Unlucky.
0. Just keep trading. You get 2 bolts off for every one of his.
So I'm the Carol's DHer for the blue team today, and I gotta be honest, I'm so nervous. I've never PK'd with Carol's DH before. This is gonna be an entirely new experience for me, but my objective in this is just gonna be to do the absolute maximum that I can to set my team up for success. I need this win so bad. I do not want to lose this challenge. More than anything, I need to win this one.
Do not lose heads. Don't lose heads. Don't lose heads. You have to keep trading. He's gonna try and he's gonna keep close to
Stay
you.
on him. Just stay as close as you can to him, because you get that 3 tick.
We got him.
Big
Big bench.
Oh,
Nice.
so
Nice try.
Yeah, to be honest, I would probably not run away. I would capitalize on faking the melee. If anything, I'd just keep faking the AGS and not even use it, because you're better off bolting on protect melee.
The Void setup is very strong because it always hits. If they do prey range, I'll just swap to the AGS. If they prey melee, I'll just bolt drag them, which is gonna deal a lot of damage to the opponent. Void versus Carols is kind of an odd fight. I normally never see it. We both use Venge. We both could KO each other. It's gonna be an interesting one. So Seto was wearing an Amulet of the Dam, which gives you a double hit when using Carols, occasionally. I think it's 25%. Every now and then, I decided to swap my weapon to the AGS before swapping back to the Armadillo crossbow so that Seto changes prayer, so I can hit him off prayer. This lets me get some really good damage on him.
Yeah, he's falling for the AGS all the time. Keep doing it.
Oh,
Mega beautiful. You see, above 50% health, he's not going to pray melee, so they're just chucking axe. If only if you're like 70 though.
Good fakey.
Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of things. I've caught him off prayer with Darox a few times. I've gotten some good venges and prayer reads. It's really all starting to flow. I know I'm ahead on supplies. I really just can't risk getting KO'd right now.
Nice. Look at this.
Axe now? Oh, that was a good prayer from him. What I did.
Do not get KO'd.
I'm out. Okay. See if this gets some more damage in.
Just bolt him. He's going to die anyway. Just keep on. You don't need to dark it slow.
Bolt DPS.
You're right,
bolt
you're right.
DPS.
Bolt and keep the distance. Keep as much food as possible.
Carol's top. Carol's top.
nice.
Good, bro. run away. Yeah, good.
When I was out of food, I was kind of panicking, but I accidentally hit the redemption proc, and then I realized I could use this for the fight. So I put on the redemption, I put it on again, and I healed once again, and I got in some big hits on settled. Now they're heartbreak.
Good heartbreak.
Oh,
nice.
good
Good
fucking shit, Tom.
I'm flicking my prayers. It literally doesn't matter.
Oh, he's too good. He's too good.
Watch the melee.
This is good. We're winning.
Put on your Darox at this point. Put on your
No, he's
Darox.
out.
He's out.
There we go.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like Darox top
we're
bottom.
way ahead.
Nicely done.
Not only does this guy proc 3 redemptions on me, but then he whacks another 60 damage to me before he dies. Tom, I love you. You've gotten top 20 on multiple Gielinor Games seasons, which has gained my respect, but I gotta take this one.
Blue team, you guys are back in the lead 2-1 with Settle defeating Sea Engineer. Red team, you guys have 30 seconds to send someone out next.
Okay, so what do we do here? I'm guessing me.
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna mute because I'm gonna peek a better muted. Okay.
Do your best.
You do you.
All good.
Oh, they're sending the main. Okay.
Oh, sh.
I was set the role of the leader, really. I think it was best off to put the best PK as the main account. They're most likely gonna go through the most amount of rounds and fight the most amount of people. If we were to send in the Zerker to clear up the Carols, we would take a lot of damage in the process, and then they would just send in the main, obviously, against the Zerker and just absolutely clean us up. The only option here is the main. I'm not actually gonna spec straight away because he'll be venged.
Right. Oh, no. Okay, now you're venged. He's not going to start with a spec, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Fight number 4, Settled in his Carols and Darox versus Torvesta in his max main setup. Good luck.
What I'm gonna do is straight away I'm gonna run away.
It's worth just bolting him at this point.
You just
honestly.
bolt. You just bolt as much as you can.
Nice. This is good.
Yep.
He's in his arrows.
Any DPS you can get.
This lag is bad.
This is easy. It's free. Revenge pre-range.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Plus
good.
he
That's
wasted
good.
a spec.
We're behind. I need to make quick business of this. Unfortunately, I took that too literally and made too quick business. I used both my Ancient Godsword specs, which was the biggest mistake. I got way too carried away. I just wanted to KO him, and I didn't think about the next fight.
Just do the damage. It doesn't matter if he dies soon because he won't get spec. He won't get spec back. Just Dara.
Just range.
I'm out.
Sorry, just Carols.
I'm out.
That's fine.
Good job. Good job.
Go now. Go now.
As well
He
as
has no
you could've
spec.
done.
All right.
Torvesta kills me, but I did my job. I did some damage to him, and he used both special attacks to kill me, so he won't have them for the next fight now. That is a massive advantage for us.
Torvesta takes down Settled, and we are down to 3 players left on each team. Blue team, it's time to send out your next fighter.
All right, friend. Good luck. This is the big one. Right. No one speak for this.
Yep, you got this, bro. You got this.
All right. Torvesta takes out Settled, and it's finally time for me to go in. This is going to be the toughest fight of today's challenge. Me versus Torvesta, who is obviously their best PKer by far.
We need Alex to outplay Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin's got ping advantage too.
I don't have spec. That's kind of awkward. Let's just try and like speak to Soup and buy some time.
Yeah,
Someone
distract
say
him,
wait.
so he has spec.
Someone say wait.
Wait,
Do
yeah,
it,
someone say
actually.
wait. I need a piss.
We're
on the back foot here, and yeah, it doesn't help that I'm against an experienced PK. That does not help at all. The only thing I've got is to try and KO, but he knows that. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
This is a big one. Framed versus Torvesta in the max main setups. Winner stays on. Go.
Good luck. He used both his specs on me.
Yeah, I'm just
Exactly.
gonna use one maybe. Okay, let him work.
I'm gonna mute for this fight.
It's gonna be difficult. No spec, low on food, no ping advantage.
Coming into this fight, I have a bit of an advantage since Settle was able to take down a bit of Torvesta's supplies. Plus, Torvesta, in my opinion, made the mistake of going for both of his special attacks with his Ancient Godsword, which heals you 25 HP if you successfully land a hit. Because I have both of my Godsword specs, if I land either of them, that's basically 2.5 free food for me.
Beautiful, bro. Oh, it's easy. Frame, it's easy, bro. Yeah, fake that.
Nice fakey.
Okay, he's gonna panic now. He's now panicking because he realizes you're good.
Oh, that's bad. I would be confident if we both had full spec bar. For those who don't know, the Ancient Gold Sword, one of the best spec weapons in the game for Tribrid PK. It already hits extremely high, and then a few seconds later, it damages your opponent an extra 25 damage, and it also heals you 25 damage. I'm gonna have to pull off an upset here.
Good blood barrages.
Oh my god. Oh,
Nice,
oh.
nice.
Starting off this fight, I was definitely nervous because I don't want to let my team down, and this is really going to be a hard challenge for me. This fight honestly could spell out who wins today's challenge.
Zero catch, 24 bolt on his arms. That's
Great.
good. Oh,
Great
barrage,
damage.
27.
Unfortunately, both his Ancient Godsword specs hit very high, and then also that's an extra 50 HP he heals.
Ooh, that's big.
Big whack.
Okay, start faking it.
He's gonna have spec soon.
I finally get spec back, and guess what? Yeah, here's a 0.
0 spec does not help.
Zero again.
though.
He's
Nice.
fuming. No,
Nice.
okay, he's on tilt now. He's on tilt. The double 0.
Doing great, bro.
Basically, from the start of the fight, I had massive momentum on him, which is very important in PvP because if you get momentum on someone, you cannot give them the chance to recover and get hits off on you.
Yeah.
You've got the win now. So now you.
Nice.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Let's go. You have so much food, don't you?
Well, good fight. Having no Ancient Godsword spec is
In hindsight, I shouldn't have got carried away, taking out a guy who steps on tiles for a living. That cost me big time.
Wait, okay, framed. How much food?
Prayer off, prayer off, prayer off.
I have...
Pray off.
Oh, nice. Good call, good call. 4 sharks, 2 Karambons, and a brew.
Right, they're gonna have to send the Zerka.
Yeah, they're
gonna have to send the Zerka.
Framed takes down Torvesta, putting the blue team up 3-2. Red team, you've only got 2 players left. Who are you guys sending out next?
Alright, well, hopefully I don't just get completely roiled. He should be kind of low, hopefully. I'm most comfortable on a main for sure, but because our best player is Torvesta, we've given him his ideal setup, and I've gone with the Zerker. I'm really worried about this fight, because although I have a huge food advantage, Framed is a much better PKer than I am, and my setup is much worse than his is.
I reckon you might lose the fight.
You definitely don't
if
have
he somehow
odds,
wins all-
but
It felt good beating their team's main, but I can't celebrate too much because they're about to send in their Zerk. While I do have the gear advantage here, I only have 5 food and 22 prayer to work with, so I really have to do as much damage as I can to him before he kills me.
All right, fight number 6. Framed on his max main versus V the Victim in a Zerker setup. Go.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
really good AGS.
Eat up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I think your magic is ridiculously good on his gear.
Get some
Yeah,
stuff
it
over
is.
there. You got this.
he's gonna, I thought he was gonna range me. Oh, I didn't restore. This is so bad. I have to catch a freeze, so he can't DD under me. If he freezes me and I don't freeze him, he's gonna be able to destroy me.
Honestly, if you want to destroy him, just farcast him. Don't even give him melee. Fake the melee if you want.
I could beat him.
Oh
Just
my
fake the
God.
melee to throw him off.
beautiful blood barrage. I know Framed is full of confidence after winning his fight. He's feeling good, and I've got to say, he's got this look in his eye. Like, he is out for blood right now.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
Care of his AGS, remember he has 1 spec and he has a dragon crossbow, he can 1 second.
Sound of hysteria.
I can't not splash on him, man. It's so bad.
Minus 54 into the barrage, 17, minus 71, baby!
He keeps trying to freeze me in Mystics against my Carol's armor, and in my opinion, that is a big mistake. I'm constantly just hitting him, he's eating, and at this point, our supplies are getting a lot closer than not.
Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien mission. Everything isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow.
Lightweight,
Light him up, light him up, light him up.
Like, I literally have not. I don't think I've frozen him 1 time. I'm I only have 1 shark left, 0 now. I'm trying everything I can, and he's just camping Mage Prayer. He's got good gear. He knows that I need to freeze him, and I just can't catch anything.
Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation.
I have a spec like now. He's out of prayer.
Oh, nice flick. Let's go on the
Did you
tick.
save 1 prey point for that?
I did, yeah.
Oh my god, Kev, let's go, dude.
Oh my goodness. I am so relieved that I not only managed to take out their main, but I also managed to take out their Zerk. After my performance, I'm feeling very confident in my selection.
Framed, you have won another fight, putting the score at 4-2 for the blue team. Mr. Mammal, you're the only player left on your team, so you're up.
I don't know if I'm going to catch a freeze or not, but I do have claws, so I go in and I face Framed. I'm at a massive gear disadvantage here, but if he has very little prayer and is probably about out of food, surely I can clean him up quickly.
Framed in his main setup versus Mr. Mammal in his 1 defense setup. Mammal, if you die, your team loses. No pressure. Good luck.
Yeah, he's going to try to go for distance.
I wouldn't even go for the freeze. I'd probably just claw and just bolt.
I will remind you that at PvP All-Stars, I did beat Perp in a best 2 out of 3 in a 1 defense gear setup. I would like that to be on the record.
Oh, he's got the freeze. Right, remember,
Please get this kill, Kev. It would be so fun.
Yeah, nice.
Claws, zeros,
Huge.
1 prayer point, 1 prayer point.
Nice.
Remember, if you want to do the most damage possible,
Nice,
oh, you did.
dude. You did
There we
great.
go.
You did
Dead.
so good, Kev.
And there ain't
Nice.
no way.
Well put.
Mammal, 1 Framed 0.
True.
As long as you ignore all context, I defeated Framed in a PvP battle, and that's the end of the sentence. That's it. That's all I need to know.
I'll go next. I'm KO'able. Bodhi's less so.
I don't mind. I'll AFK, bro. I won't do anything. I'll just sit and chill. Mammal versus Roidy. Now, I know Roidy's good, and I know Mammal was the MVP of the Battle Royale a while ago. But for me, I'm not too worried because our team is ahead right now. If Mammal does actually beat Roidy, then I do need to actually complete the challenge and actually kill Mammal. But it is a bit of a pressure fight.
Mammal finally ends Frame's streak, which puts the score at 4-3 for the blue team. It looks like Roidy is already out here in his 1 defense setup for fight number 8.
In seeing that we had to deal with their 1 defense last, I was like, all right, I'm the 1 defense. He's already lost maybe a food or 2. I think I could beat him. I'm just going to go in and clean this up. By having our Zerker last, that's just that extra cushion for us securing the whole win.
Mammal, you have to win again to give your team a chance. Roidy, if you win, Bodhi keeps his hands clean and the blue team wins. Go.
You got it. You got it. Bring it home, dude.
Gaming.
Nice.
We got some farmer on farmer action, baby. I would say Roidy and I are very close. On any given LMS match, maybe I would win, maybe he would win.
At least get both claw specs in just in case he gets lucky. Just get some damage on him. Nice.
Okay,
Nice
Bolt.
spec.
It's all about DPS. When you get that momentum in 1 defense, even if it means you sitting at somewhat low HP, if you're aware of the eating that your opponent has to do and when they might be able to chime in with an attack back or what that attack might be, it still is just all about hammering that damage home. Anybody who's watched any amount of Mammal knows that Mammal's slick with it. He's no one to sleep on.
Oh, the big barrage!
He's lost.
Oh my
in the
god.
pit, bro!
He doesn't know which way to look right now, bro.
I think it's Boaty's day off, baby.
Yeah, good work, dude.
Does he have claws on or no?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Nice.
Nice 12.
Nice.
Oh, big.
Come on, bro. I want Boaty's day off, man. Don't let me come in and have to do like 1 hit.
2 remaining. Let's go.
Let's go, baby!
Another 3. Oh my gosh, card right now.
Let's go! I'm sat back, you know, I've got my feet up in the air, pina colada in the hand, you know, the beach is looking good, all that stuff. Fantastic, mate. Boaty's day off. That's what the episode should be called if it wasn't a spoiler, mate.
This challenge is my Roman Empire, baby. I needed this so bad. I'm almost certain if I lost this, I'd be going into a banning today. I can't imagine how the other team feels right now, knowing there's nowhere to hide and they could so easily be picked right now. I feel at peace. Another amazing week.
Welcome back from an awesome challenge that was super fun to watch. Congratulations to the blue team for winning today. Bodhi, Roidy, Framed, Settled, and Foe, you 5 are safe from elimination.
Not only do we knock out a PvP challenge, we knock it out with 4 people against 5. I think we pretty much smashed this challenge. I'm on cloud 9 right now. I think I'm going to get in PvP long run.
This was a week where it felt very good to get the win in such a decisive fashion because it wasn't some kooky challenge that comes down to any obscure bits of game knowledge. It was just raw skill. Everybody on the team played very admirably and we just got it done. We were all feeling real good at the end of it.
Now, as a team, you guys have one more decision to make. 3 of you need to be a part of today's tribunal. You can go ahead and discuss as a group who those 3 are going to be.
Right, 3 going tribunal, I don't give a shit. I'll say I'm not in the tribunal, I didn't do anything. Framed tribunal, in my opinion,
MVP.
Framed is in the tribunal, and then you guys can choose the other 2, I don't mind.
I say Bodhi's in the tribunal.
I didn't do
I'm gonna try to get out of this. I let Bodhi slide again, because every single time he's like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna choose that I'm not gonna do it, and you guys are gonna do it. And I let that slide, and I didn't want to. We gotta come up with a 3-man tribunal, and no one wants to be the guy. I've been the bad guy already this season. I don't want to be the bad guy.
You did
again.
work out there though, bro. You got the first kill. You took down Hootie.
Okay, fair.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna say now, I don't give a shit what you do, I'm gonna go up.
All right, I'll be tribunal.
I'll go in.
All right.
I'll be bad guy.
Roddy, do you want to be tribunal as well?
Sure.
This is kind of best case scenario for me. I'm on the winning team today, and I'm gonna bow my head out of this tribunal. I've been in a bunch of other tribunals. I've gotten a lot of blood on my hands this season. I really don't need more. I might as well just take my safety, let the other guys pick this time.
Okay, today's tribunal, Foe, Roydy, and Framed. You 3 have won yourselves the Cape of Skulls, which means you are safe from elimination and can choose 1 player from the other team to send into the banning. Now, since Settled and Bodhi are safe, the only players you can choose from are the 5 players who are on the red team today.
Right now, I am very nervous. Anyone can go in. I got 2 friends on the other side, but if Bodhi, Foe, and Roydy wants me out, I am out.
Only 5 people to choose from. Even though I may not be the biggest threat that's on our team, it's still scary to know that it's just almost a 1 in 5 chance that I'm going to end up being picked by the tribunal to go into the banning. And if I'm picked, I don't even know who I'm going to choose from my team to go up against in the banning.
Somehow I've avoided every single ban in the season, and throwback to Gielinor Games Season 2, I was literally in every single banning, so how times have changed. Can I avoid another one somehow, even though the odds are not in my favor?
You've got a tough decision to make. You 3 can head to the chamber to make your decision.
I was definitely happy that I finally got to make it into the tribunal, but that quickly ended when I realized that being in the tribunal, I'm one of the 3 people sending them in, so this really could put a target on my back. I want it to be Victim versus Torvesta. How would we do that?
Who would Torvesta choose to go against?
He'd pick C Engineer or Hootie, probably. Part of me kind of wanted to be in the tribunal just to establish another week in which I'm in it for the fans watching, just to see me rise as something of a threat in the grand scheme of the challenge. And looking at all the people on the other team who were eligible to go in, we were kind of just thinking to ourselves the same thing that anybody thinks in the tribunal, like who is the biggest threat week to week? Maybe not necessarily in this challenge or what this banning might be, but next week and the week after, and all the way up to the finals.
Yep.
I think
So,
Torvesta's probably going to take C Engineer.
Probably. So want to do
or
Victim then?
Hootie. I think Victim also picks Engineer Hootie. He could go Mammal though, and it might not be a PvP challenge, so like this could be anything. All of the competitors here are really strong. We're at the stage of the Gielinor Games where no one is weak. We just figured, you know, let's just put someone strong in and call it a day like that. And the person whose name came up was obviously the Victim. Very clever, very good player. I would say put Victim in, and whoever goes out of the 5 is fine. I don't care who chooses. And let's just say that we rolled an RNG 1 to 5 to choose it, just to be fair.
Okay.
That way no one looks like a bad guy.
We all ultimately decided that V, the Victim, should be the one sent in because, after all, he's the one that won last season. He is not someone that we can just let easily scrape by. If he wants to make it to the finals, he has to be put through the ringer. All right, fair enough.
They'll
We'll
believe
do that.
I'll open it up.
All right, that sounds good.
Welcome back from the chamber. It's now time to decide which 2 players will be heading into the 8th banning of Season 4. Foe, let's start with you. Who are you voting for and why?
I want to start by saying, obviously, none of us wants to be the bad guy. In fact, we couldn't even figure out who would go into the tribunal because no one wants to make enemies or be the bad guy. So we just rolled a RNG to decide it. And I'm sorry, but Victim, your name came up.
I don't believe it was RNG, but fair enough.
It's fate, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I think it was fate.
That's 1 vote for V the Victim. Roydy?
I will vote in accordance with Foe for the RNG of V the Victim.
And Framed, who's your vote for?
I'm going to do what Solo Mission did and put my friend in because now I know he won't. No, I'm kidding. It was a 1v5 thing. So.
Oh, so you all rolled the dice and it came to Victim.
No, it was
It
only
came 5,
voted.
and he was the last one on the chat list.
All right, Victim, you've been voted into your second banning of this season. Come on up.
We came out of the tribunal, and like I said, no one wants to speak, so I'm like, all right, I'll be the bad guy. Sorry, Victim, I chose you. We chose at random. It's just a random number generator. Your name came up. Sorry, it was not that at all. He's probably not too happy with me right now, but you know what? Screw it. Let's play some games.
I know they didn't roll a dice. I know it wasn't random. Just put me in, man. Just tell me it's me. Don't give me this BS about dice and randomness. I'm in. I know it. Give it to me straight, and let's get the banning going.
This is a tough decision. You have to choose one of your teammates today to face in the banning. Is it going to be Torvesta, Sea Engineer, Mr. Mammal, or Hootie?
He took me out in the last Gielinor Games, so you might see me as a weak point. I've not been in a banning yet. However, because it's a PvP challenge, he might think the banning is PvP, so that's a bit of a risk on his part, so I don't really know what to think.
My goal is to win the Gielinor Games again. I want to be a 2-time Gielinor Games champion. I want to do it back to back, and I want to pick the people who I think I have the best chance against in the banning. And ultimately, farmer for a farmer, boys. Good luck, Jordan.
All right, I like it. I like it. Good luck.
It had to be Mr. Mammal. I think that every single player left in the competition, including him, is incredibly strong. But looking at how people have finished, he's my best chance. And I'm also a little worried about a farmer alliance, so it has to be him.
Mr. Mammal, Victim has chosen you for today's banning, your first one of the season. Come on up.
You busted out the line, a farmer for a farmer. Because Foe and Roidy were 2 out of the 3 votes for him, he decides to use me as collateral for their choice. A farmer for a farmer.
I think Victims having chosen Mammal was a little bit unexpected. I mean, I can see V's logic in thinking that we went into that decision much more definitively than we did and wanted to exact a little bit of revenge in the moment. Either Mammal gets the win or V gets the win, topples Mammal, and he's got 2 people coming for him.
What a matchup. This is going to be a big one, especially because in today's banning, we are bringing back a fan favorite from Season 3. You guys will be facing off in to eat or not to eat.
Oh, yes!
The best of 3 turn-based Darox fight is back, but this time we're ramping up the intensity even more. Both of you are going to be wearing full Darox, a strength amulet, primordial boots, ferocious gloves, an imbued berserker ring, and an infernal cape. To start, you'll both whack one another at the same time. The person who hits the highest will attack next. Now, depending on whoever's turn it is, they can either choose to eat some food, or they can decide to attack the other player. After their turn is over, it's the next person's turn. They can then decide to eat a piece of food or attack the other player. This will go on until one person dies. You'll both start with an inventory consisting of 4 sharks and 2 Shark Karam 1 combos, both healing different amounts of HP. If you choose to eat, your turn will be over and you will be unable to attack the other player. You'll also have a full Zamorak brew and some dragon knives. If you drink a dose of Zamorak brew, your defense and HP will be lowered, but your strength and attack will be increased. The dragon knives have a special attack that can lower your opponent's HP. The final KO though has to come from a Darox axe. If you choose to drink a dose of Zamorak brew or use the dragon knife special attack, you can still attack with your Darox axe on the same turn. You'll have to figure out on the spot if you'd rather eat some food and hopefully survive, or risk it at a low HP and attempt to KO your opponent, since the lower HP you are, the better chance you'll have of doing more damage with your Darox axe. Mind games sprinkled with a bit of RNG.
When it was announced and he chose Mr. Mammal, a farmer for a farmer, in his words, and you pulled out the Darox challenge from Season 3 with some twists, I was like, that's it, I'm not playing RuneScape for the rest of the day. I am watching this.
I'll meet both of you in the Gridlock Clan Wars map, and the fight will begin.
I'm a rookie, and I've been skating along without anybody really picking on me for too long now. It's only a matter of time until I end up in the banning. I am ready to prove myself in this banning and prove that I belong in Gielinor Games.
I feel like with my knowledge of PvP and my experience Darox PKing, which I used to do all the time, I think I can take this one home. The farmers are looking really strong. There were a lot of them in this competition. We've taken out 2, but 3 out of 10 is a lot, and another one needs to go home. Sorry, Mammal.
Sorry, Mammal. Victim, you've been voted into your second banning of the season. Come on up.
Sorry, Mammal. 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 Sor
This is a banning I am very familiar with. This one is intense. Darox is just so unpredictable. Anything can happen.
Victim, Mammal, welcome to banning number 8 of Season 4. To find out who goes first, both of you can whack each other once at the same time. Whoever hits the highest has the next turn. Good luck.
Hey!
Alright, Mammal, you're up first. Remember, if you eat a piece of food, you can't attack on the same turn. Drink a Zami brew or use your dragon knives, and you can. Prayer is allowed, but only when attacking.
I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck these right away. This game sucks. And we go for the DH. Here we go.
Chill.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna YOLO this. I brew. And I hit.
Okay.
Worth it. That would have been a 2 if I didn't brew.
All right, well, I'm doubling down.
Respect.
May as well commit to my logic. Here we go. All right, okay. All right. And the Darox. Ah, yes. The 3s.
All right, brother. Good luck.
Good luck.
Who's with him?
Let's go. Okay.
Ooh, okay. The throwing knives are gone, so we drink the brew. And here we go.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my. Now I'm terrified.
For 1
bro.
second, what was the damage?
55.
Now I'm scared.
All right. GL. Huge.
Here we go.
Oh. Max gear is so powerful. The goal here is to eat as little as possible, sit around half health, and just go for a massive KO.
Okay, oh my god.
You could eat though.
I know.
I can one-shot you if you miss.
Wow. That's actually such a tough call to make.
Oh, getting in his head.
No, literally. There are a lot of small things that could swing the fight in your favor. You have a big decision to make when you're sitting right around that 50 to 60 hit points level, where you're low enough health that with this max melee setup, you can easily deal 60 plus damage. You could kill your opponent, but the same comes back to you. You have to decide, do I want to risk being able to be one-shot from this health, with the trade-off of being able to one-shot them?
Mammal asks the question, should I eat here? I, in my head, would never in a million years eat at that HP. I'd go for the kill. I would not let the other person get an extra chance to hit me. So of course I tell him, yeah, you should eat. And I am just sitting there praying that he listens.
Okay, if I get one banged, I'll regret it so bad, so I'm gonna eat a shark.
Did Victim just sweet talk Mammal into eating when he had probably a 60% chance of KOing him? Props.
I'm gonna combo eat.
Oh, you let him talk you into it.
I'm going for it.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
god.
bro.
I'm combo eating.
I'm going again. Yeah, there's the 0.
Finally. Holy.
All right, I'm going. Oh my god.
Your axe is just better. I'm eating.
I'm just gonna say it, bro. Be the victim. You are a muncher, my friend.
I've been a muncher and I will continue.
He is a
Actually,
muncher.
I'm not munching here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go.
Here we go.
Oh! Now it's interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Go on, hit me.
Now it's
changes
interesting.
I'm gonna combo eat. I'm combo eat.
Really, with your axe?
He goes again.
I know. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, we're hitting again.
The thing with this banning is you just don't know what's going to happen. The thing with the dark set is the lower your hit points, the higher your max hit will be. But the problem is if you hit low, then the other person knows you have low health, because if you choose to eat, you can't hit them. If you're going to go for that big hit and don't get it, you might be putting your entire Gielinor Games at stake at this point. Combined with the Zamorak brews, these will boost your stats. They will make you hit even harder and more accurate, but your defense level drops.
This is the one, surely.
No.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
Such an awkward HP.
Bro, send the 62. Send it.
I'm gonna eat. He just keeps chipping away at me and I'm eating and I'm eating. It's just brutal. Where I'm at right now is a terrible place.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh no. At the start of fight number 1, my axe is hitting. I've got the clear advantage here. Whoever sold me this Darox set on the Grand Exchange, they sold me a good one, so thank you.
I'm I'm coming for you.
Oh,
No way!
there it is.
Wow. That's
What
brilliant.
a whack. I have a bunch of food remaining, and I feel like this fight is well within my grasp. All of a sudden, whacks me for a 60 plus, and I'm dead.
Being up 1-0 is great, but I need one more to stay in this game, and I won't be able to breathe until I get that second one. I hope it's coming right away.
As much as Victim is a threat for anyone trying to win this season of Gielinor Games, I really appreciate having a friend in here now, you know. There's not many rookies left, so I can't sort of connect with them anymore, and I think Victim's the one person that I've got any sort of friendship with. I need Victim back in the games.
It's stressful on the sidelines, just being a viewer. There's this thing about like this slow walk up to your opponent and the swing and just seeing a 0 and your heart just sinks.
Victim, you're up 1-0. If you win round 2, you win the banning. Mammal, you have to win to stay in the game. Good luck. Round 2 starts now.
Go on.
Oh! Okay, Mammal, your turn.
Yeah, now that I know Zammy Brews don't drain your range, I think I'm going to hold on to those and just go ahead and sip this bad boy in. Here we go.
Respect it.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna do the same.
Ooh, drains less because he's lower HP.
Yeah, I'm already scared.
We're getting value.
Oh my god. Oh. No, I don't like that. I'm combo eating this, and go ahead.
It's a strategy game, right? You got time to react. You got time to figure things out. You got to sit there and calculate on the fly what the odds are of you getting KO'd or you KOing the other person. I feel like risk is a good thing. There are certain situations where you need to take a chance and see if you can knock it out.
Let's go.
David.
Value from the knife.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see if mine are any good.
Surely not.
Oh, surely a little bit.
Oh,
Okay, value. Yo, chill.
Oh,
Yo, chill.
Oh my god. Oh, bro.
That's an awkward spot.
Nah, that's not an awkward spot. I'm f***ing combo eating the shit out of this.
All right. Oh.
Combo eat part 2. You're up again when you're ready.
V the Victim and I actually have history. Back in, I want to say 2014, when I still played on a main account, V the Victim and I did a duo Bandos trip, and I sniped the Bandos pet from him, despite having less than half of his kill count. So, he might have said farmer for a farmer for this banning, but I think in reality, he was just getting a decade-old revenge for sniping that Bandos pet.
It's literally the opposite going both ways. You're walking towards them with hopes high, and then you sink when you get the 0, and it's the exact opposite. We're like,
there you go.
The on point, bro.
oh, your heart just drops as they walk towards you. And if it's a 0, you're good, and if not, you're done. I'm eating. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Oh.
I'm eating again. You're up again.
You're at a dangerous help for me now.
I'm out. I'm not. I'm 64.
Okay.
Up.
Okay.
Oh, the big one.
Yes.
I think I have to eat. I don't know. May as well. Good luck.
In this challenge, the best offense is not a good defense. It's just a good offense. When it comes down to that Zamorak brew and you're low HP, you're only losing such a small amount of HP and really not that much defense either. So getting those stats again, it's the only option to get me back into this. I have to drink the brew and just hope that those boosted stats carry me through and catch me up.
Mr. Mammal,
God.
I hope you've enjoyed your time in the
luck.
Gielinor Games, my
you
friends.
Zammy
Rest
Brood.
in peace, brother.
No. I'm eating again. Go ahead. No.
Oh.
Okay, I eat one more time, and now I'm also out. And it's nothing but wings.
Oh shit.
Tie game.
We're like dead even health.
All we have is our axe now.
All we have.
V the Victim was last season's Gielinor Games winner. He is definitely the guy to beat, but you know what they say, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. Oh no! No!
Oh no.
Oh, this is scary. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's a good move. That's a good move.
No. Not like this.
His defense is in the bin.
The tension is building because one of us is going to break this and we can both KO each other. I am just sitting here on the edge of my seat. I'm like trembling and I'm just hoping that I'm the one that breaks this deadlock.
Surely.
Yeah,
No! Oh, God.
This is so
Oh my gosh.
Please.
Season 3 winner.
Oh!
Yes!
Not it. He's out of the bin.
I finally see that hit come through. My risk pays off. I drank the brew. It's just the greatest feeling. I did manage to flip that coin just a little bit in my favor with my decisions. Getting the RNG, winning the banning, it's an incredible feeling.
Oh, GG's. That was fun. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Down 0-2. I am out of Gielinor Games.
That banning never disappoints. Victim, you've won the elimination, which means you stay alive and live to fight another day. You can rejoin the group.
I'm coming back. I've been downplaying my skill in this game. Clearly, some people think I'm a threat and are trying to get rid of me. I've got a strong chance in this competition. I think if I keep playing the game and I keep competing, who knows how long I'll go, and I'm here for as long as I can be.
It does not feel comfortable knowing that Victim won today's banning, since he can hold a grudge. And even if it's not in the forefront of his mind, he knows I was one of the people that sent him into the banning. From here on out, I really need to play it safe.
Mr. Mammal, you've had an awesome run in your first season of Gielinor Games. Thank you for being a part of it, and I'm sure we'll see you back here again in the future.
I had an absolute blast on my first Gielinor Games, and hey, best of luck to everybody else the rest of the competition.
Yeah,
Well played, my boy.
Leaving Gielinor Games completed.
Honestly, I am just blessed and privileged that I was able to be a part of Gielinor Games. Given that it was my rookie season, I went into it with an open mind and just said, I'm just gonna have fun. And I ended up making it way farther than I expected. So it was an extremely fun experience.
For now, I think it's about time you head back to the farm. Take care.
I'm not working with the farmers, but I'm also definitely not working against the farmers. Obviously, Variety and I were in the tribunal on this one, so I think there's a little bit guilt there that, you know, the person that we chose Mammal, and because of that, he's out of the game. So I'm sorry, Jordan. You played a damn good game, and hopefully we see you next time.
There's still 2 farmers left in the competition. The farmers very well could still bring this thing home, so I'm excited to watch the rest of the season. Unfortunately, from my couch, but it's going to be a great one, and I can't wait to see how it ends.
Alright, Victim, for winning the banning, you've won yourself the Amulet of Choice. This amulet lets you choose from 3 options. Do you want to receive 200 million GP, sabotage a player next week, or receive partial immunity before next week's banning?
Sabotage.
That's a good question. I don't need the money. I'm not going money. I'm going sabotage.
Nice.
Icing things up.
Righty.
Another sabotage is coming someone's way next week. I love it.
Every time that I get put in a banning and I come back, I will be choosing the sabotage, and I will be coming straight for one of the people that put me in. It's personal. I need them to think I should not vote for Victim because he is going to come back and he's going to put me in. He's going to sabotage me. He's going to keep me out of the tribunal.
So obviously I'm very sad to see Mammal go. As a group Iron Man teammate of mine and a personal friend, I hate to see him out of the competition. That being said, now Victim's got to look out because I'm coming for his ass.
Guys, we are down to the final 9, officially in the single digits. You know what that means. One step closer to the final, which is approaching rapidly.
You know, I'm feeling somewhat proud of myself making it this far into the competition. There's only 2 rookies left, which, you know, might put a bit of a target on my head, but, you know, I've made it this far, and at this point, I think I can make it the whole way.
If there's ever an episode I'm going to go in, it was this one. And somehow I've avoided it again. I just seem to be cruising along and staying quiet, staying out of drama, and it's working.
My plan right now, even though I'm friends with Victim, I want him out. He was the last season winner. He is one of the strongest players currently. I just know that one of us is gonna backstab the other one, and the question is who does it first.
For next week, I'd familiarize yourself with your surroundings. You might just prop yourself up into a tribunal spot. See you next week.
I would have been okay seeing last season's champ leaving today, but a farmer is out, which is great news because they're no longer a scary trio, more like a formidable duo now, so it's time to shift my target. I really don't want him staying around. I want to see a new face take the crown this season, and he can't win every banning. It's only going to get harder from here.